I love this zone. This is my favorite zone. Ah!
It certainly is a fun zone when you know what you're doing. Sadly, not a lot of people do.
There's these fans that can be kind of annoying, but you can also go through the oil, and I love it. I love it. Multiple paths, even ones not intended by the developers. I love it. I don't even know if that path is in the mobile port. I hope it's in the mobile port.
That's something to look up.
Yeah.
I guess
I love this zone.
I guess you could say you're a fan of this zone.
Yep. Very funny, Pokota. So, it's harder to take the oil route with Sonic than it is with Tails, because of hitbox size, but it's still possible.
As you've demonstrated here.
Yep. Also, I really love the music in this zone. I've always thought it sounded kind of Egyptian.
It kind of does. Strangely appropriate for the Oil Ocean, really.
Yeah, but this was one of the zones where, as soon as I encountered it, this part. Excuse that for a moment. Oh, come on! But yeah, this was one of those zones where, one of the few levels in games that I fell in love with as soon as I saw it for the first time.
Well, I've done this before, but if you do the debug mode code on the regular music select instead of on the level select music select, you'll actually get the game stuck on the Oil Ocean music.
Yeah, I think that's the Infinite Continues cheat, but it for some reason that was close. It activates the Oil Ocean music indefinitely. A trade-off, I guess.
Speaking of trade-offs, you didn't get the emerald in the first act, so you must be ring hunting.
Yeah. We're getting it in the second act. Overall, there's just a lot of gimmicks and objects in this stage that are just... I love... It blends together very well.
There's even an unused object that would fit perfectly in this stage.
Really?
Yeah. The switch and ball combination.
Huh, you mean like the checker-wrecker ball?
It's sort of like the checker-wrecker ball.
And that's not the place I wanted to go.
Oh, hey,
there
look,
we go.
the 20 rings you were short.
Yep. And now to find a star post. Momentum. There's a star post. What? And here we go. The final special stage. And it's all gray and gloomy. So I actually have a theory about this that is probably just bogus, but you know, I might as well share it.
Okay.
So I came up with this theory after seeing the transparent special stage in Knuckles Chaotix after you collect all the Chaos Rings. I think it's, like I said, it might be bogus, but my theory is that when you take away the Chaos Emeralds from the special stages, you're taking away the energy source or the life of that special stage. Hence why this one looks gray now, and why the special stages start to look transparent in Knuckles Chaotix. Like I said, it's just a random theory. It might be completely
bogus,
unfactual. I haven't talked to Mew about it, but you know.
Well, it's just a theory.
A game theory. Okay, never mind. So yeah, this second stretch of special stages is actually pretty easy. Much easier than the first.
It is fairly
But then we get to the third stretch. And, well...
this is the one everyone remembers.
They are not even trying anymore. Yeah,
that certainly happened.
Yeah, it's just like... yeah, there's not much you can say about this one.
The requirement in 2-character is 100 or 210. I almost said 120.
I thought it was 190.
No, that's for one player.
But,
if you've got 2 characters, I believe it's 210.
and we have the Seizure Sky!
Woo!
All the emeralds are collected. Yeah! And because all the emeralds are collected, we can now change into Supersonic! Take a moment to admire the fact that we just collected all Chaos Emeralds and we're back on. So we won't see Supersonic until the next act, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the next zone.
Next area.
Yeah.
Metropolis.
Let's just say I'm very glad I had it for that, but we don't need it for Oil Ocean.
Yeah.
Just ignore the little oil shots by the seahorses. I've always found those enemies somewhat annoying, but they're nothing compared to shell crackers.
Oh, yeah.
Which we'll see when we get there.
Yes, we certainly will. It's... I don't know if I've already recorded that or anything. No, this wasn't done on a later day, no.
It's not like we already did this zone and and one of our audio tracks was lost to Audacity and we're redoing this. Also, cheesy method.
Yep.
So much cheese.
All the cheese.
Ricotta. Cheddar. Swiss.
Actually, I think we could have just stopped at ricotta and got the point across. And that's Oil Ocean.
And that's how the penguins and seals of the world got covered in oil. That's why we have the oil crisis of today.
Yeah.
He was just trying to help.